Hey guys, welcome back to yet another sneaker review. It's your boy MIYAGIGOTKICKSS, and thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you guys so much. If you're brand new to my channel, consider hitting that subscribe button and leaving likes and leaving comments on all of my other videos that I have uploaded on my channel as well. I also have a lot of YouTube shorts on my channel, so go leave likes and go leave comment on those. And when I'm not surrounded by all of these boxes, you can shoot me a follow outside of this at MIYAGIGOTKICKSS on all of the social media platforms that I have available. So just shoot me a follow just to stay up to date with me on all of the YouTube content that I got coming out real soon. And today we have a pair of brand new Air Jordan 8s to do for you guys today. And this shoe is actually in collab with Solefly. And I feel like this collab sneaker had went over heads. Like, I think a lot of people overshadowed this sneaker, but I was able to cop this shoe. I did not sleep on this sneaker because I definitely love the colorway, and the overall story to the shoe is pretty dope as well, man. And I can't wait to show you guys these Air Jordan 8 sneakers. But before we get into the sneakers, I gotta show you guys the box and the packaging that the sneakers came in. And this is the Solefly Air Jordan 8, and as you can see by the box, even the packaging on this sneaker is pretty dope. So you got like a nice ropey like design on the shoe with a nice wood like design as well. And then on the front of the box you have the Jordan brand logo, and then it also reads, to quote me, "CASA es su CASA." That is the name of this Air Jordan 8. So that's like the overall theme of the shoe. And like I said, man, I definitely love this box, man. It's pretty dope. You got like Solefly stickers like surrounding the shoe, like on the side and on the side of the box as well. Like the front and side of the box, you got two stickers. Got the Air Jordan Jumpman right there, and then the size tags read Air Jordan 8 Retro SP. SP standing for Special Project. Colorway is Sail, Metallic Gold, Fossil. I went with my true size, which is an 8.5. I went with my true size. Usually Air Jordan 8s fit true to size because, you know, I would the shoe is actually a little bit more roomy than usual. So if I was to go up a size, a lot of people say go up a size on the Air Jordan 8. I stick to my true size because I don't want my shoes to crease. So I definitely like to stick to my true size when it comes to Air Jordan 8s, just so, you know, I don't mess them up as, you know, often, you know. So overall, man, definitely love the box. And yeah, man, let's get into the overall sneakers. So here it is right here. This is the Air Jordan 8 Solefly right here, man. And I definitely love this shoe. And like I said, these are one of the sneakers that actually got overlooked. And the reason why I say it gets overlooked is because a lot of people ain't talking about this shoe. This shoe is actually pretty dope, man. Like the colorway, the overall quality of the shoe is pretty fantastic. Shout out to Solefly and Jordan brand for actually collabing with them once again. It's not the first time they actually did a collab, Jordan brand and Solefly. It's been a couple of shoes that they did, and we're going to get into that in earlier, like later down in the video. So yeah, let's get into an overall detailing view on what you have on the Air Jordan 8 Solefly. So for this Air Jordan 8, the whole entire upper is in that beautiful nice fossil colorway that the box actually indicates on the upper of this sneaker, man. I pretty much like this colorway a lot, man. So far, like I said, did not disappoint with this sneaker right here. Craftsmanship and the quality of the shoe is pretty fantastic. It's pretty sick. And then for the midsole of the shoe, you have a nice beige midsole, man. And like I said, man, this colorway is super fantastic. So that's what you have for the midsole. And then the outsole of the shoe, you have a beautiful nice navy as well, with that beige once again is going towards the heel. And then you have a beige Jumpman as well. And then you also have the pattern or design of the Air Jordan 8 that, you know, Jordan brand likes to put on this sneaker, and like a navy red and beige as well. And then you also have like that design as well on the upper of the shoe right there by the heel right there, and red, navy, and beige once again. And also the plastic that surrounds that design is also like in a beige colorway as well. And like I said, there's different materials on the upper of the shoe as well. So for one side of the shoe, you have a mesh-like material right there for the inner part of the shoe, and then when you flip it to the outer side, you have a netting like design right there by the strap right here. And then going into that strap, you got Air Jordan for the strap, and then the strap holders are also in a gold colorway, which I do love a lot. So you have hints of gold on the shoe as well. And then continuing on the upper toe box is in like a nice suede material as well. And then you have the 2-3 like design for the straps right there. And what I do love about this is that on the other shoe, they actually kept the same font, but decided to put SF standing for Solefly for the other shoe. So for both shoes, you have like 2, 3, and then SF on the other side of the sneaker, which is my favorite, like I said, it's my favorite design or favorite like detailing on this sneaker as well, man. You have tan laces that lace up the whole entire shoe. The shoe did not come with extra laces, man. And then right at the top of the tongue, you got that standard Air Jordan 8 tongue with that gold jump, man, and that rug material and navy, red, and once again that beige colorway or tan colorway, you can say. And then another feature that's also included into the shoe, well, a detailing that's included in the shoe, you can't see it unless you take off the straps. So when you take off the 2 straps of this Air Jordan 8, you actually get the name of the shoe, which is CASA ES SU CASA, right under the 2 straps. So one strap says CASA. Maybe if I could do it like this, you guys can see it better. So one strap says CASA right there, and then the other strap says Su Casa right under the straps, like I said. So this is another detailing, and to me personally, I don't like it, because in order for you to see it, you got to take off the straps. It would have been dope to actually have that like stitched on, like right here by the heel, maybe right there, you know. In order, like I said, in order to see it, you got to take off the 2 straps, and to me, it's kind of like a detail that's hidden, like I said. And to me personally, I don't like that. They should actually expose it so, you know, people can actually see it. And yeah, man, so that's what you have for the 2 straps right there. Sock liner of the shoe is in red. Once again, man, this colorway, like I said, I do appreciate it a lot, man. Colorway is super dope. And then I also took out the 2 inner soles so you guys can actually see what the inner sole actually has. So you have like a floor-like material. This reminds me of like a floor in like the islands. Like if you have like a house out on the islands, this reminds me of like floor tiles, you can say. So that's what you have for the inner sole right there. You have SF, I think this says, yeah, it says SF for Solefly. And then you also have a white jump, man, for the other inner sole right there. Yeah, that is the overall detailing view of the Air Jordan 8 Solefly, man. And this shoe right here, man, I definitely do love a lot, man. I actually hit on the website solefly.com on the day of release, which was December 15th, and the retail price of the shoe is actually $225. It is a hefty retail price, but for the materials and the quality, I can see why this shoe is actually $225, man. And Solefly did not disappoint with this sneaker right here. Solefly has done a lot of shoes in the past, man. And the actual first shoe that they actually did was the Air Jordan 3 Lotto, and I believe that shoe was only exclusive to that store, the Solefly store in Miami. And I think they only did like 500 pairs. They did only like a few pairs, so that's why that shoe is so expensive. It's over 10 grand, that shoe right there, the Air Jordan 3. But it started off with that silhouette, and then they went to, I believe, the Air Jordan 1s. They had 2 pairs of the Air Jordan 1s, which was a patent leather pair and then a leather pair. And I think the leather pair was like exclusive to the store as well. And then the leather patent leather pair was like a global thing, like online release, like you can actually get it. And those 2 shoes are expensive as well. And then after that, they did the Air Jordan 10, the Air Jordan 10 they did, and then after the 10, they did the 13, which nobody bought the 13. I'm not a huge fan of the silhouette of the Air Jordan 13, but the colorway of that Solefly 13 is pretty dope. And now they have an Air Jordan 8, and this right here is a classic model. I feel like, you know, this year the Air Jordan 8 should have got a little bit more love. There wasn't a lot of Air Jordan 8s that released this year, but we did get the retro play off Air Jordan 8s, which is pretty fantastic. So for Solefly to actually choose the silhouette is pretty amazing, man. You know, this shoe right here reminds me of the Air Jordan 6, like the bulky design, the way that, you know, it sits on feet is like bulky, and I definitely do love like bulky feel to my feet when I wear this shoe, man. And pretty sick shoe, man. And the overall history of Solefly, to get into, you know, this history of it, is basically, like I said, they're based out of, you know, Miami, Florida, but the 2 owners nickname, their nickname is actually Verb and Chino. They're actually from Cuba, so they wanted to they usually tie heritage to a lot of their silhouettes, but when it came to this sneaker, they wanted to tie it to baseball and the Cuban heritage of like the immigrants and stuff like that, and like the artwork out in Cuba and stuff like that. They wanted to tie like basically Cuba to this sneaker, and you get that with the special edition box, like the Friends and Family box, because that Friends and Family box actually came with a cigar inside of the box. So, you know, they wanted to tie, like I said, Cuba to this sneaker, man. And actually the first people to actually see the shoe in hand was actually the Florida Marlins, and all of the players on the Florida Marlins love the shoe, man. They actually laced up the shoe, and you know the reason why the Florida Marlins got it, because, you know, like I said, Solefly is based out of Florida, so it's only right that, you know, the actual MLB team in Florida gets first dibs on this sneaker. And like I said, they wanted to tie it to baseball and, you know, the heritage of, you know, Cuba and baseball and stuff like that, man. And I definitely love that story as well. And I definitely like that, you know, when collaborators get into the heritage thing, like we usually see it with like the Latin artists and stuff like that. Like J Balvin does it a lot with his sneakers and his collabs. Like he just had the Air Jordan 3 released, and that was tied to Colombia. And then you also had I'm not too sure, it wasn't a collab though, but I know that Nike released 2 pairs of the Air Max 1 Puerto Ricos, and one was and both of those 2 shoes were tied to like Puerto Rican drinks. And that's what I mean, what I love about like heritage. Like, you know, you get to learn something every time these sneakers come out with like certain, you know, cultures and certain collabs and stuff. Like, you get to learn, like I said, and I definitely learned a lot with the shoe, man, and how the shoe got designed, man. And definitely like that a lot, man. So shout out to Solefly, man, for doing a dope sneaker, man. And that's the overall video on the Air Jordan 8 Solefly. And if I had to rank this shoe from 1 to 10 chopsticks, to me, I'm going to give this shoe a solid 9 chopsticks. I definitely love the overall colorway, the materials, the quality of the shoe is just simply fantastic, man. And I'm going to give this shoe, like I said, a solid 9 chopsticks. So that is the overall video, though. Leave your overall thoughts, though, in the bottom section below of this video on the Air Jordan 8 Solefly, man. Do you like this shoe? Do you not like this shoe? Which sneaker would you love to see Solefly do next, man? I would love to hear your thoughts in the bottom section below of this video. And I appreciate you guys so much for stopping by and talking sneakers with me. And once again, if you're brand new to my channel, consider hitting that subscribe button and leaving likes and leaving comments on all of my other videos that I have uploaded as well. I'll check you guys on the next sneaker video, and I appreciate you guys so much, and I love you guys. Peace.